My name is Christer Gunnarsson, and in this tutorial I'm going to give you an introduction into how we work at the Maarifa Initiative. When we go through the process, starting with that we find a resource that we think can be reused, and ending up with us republishing that resource in a different context, and very often with a different language. This is straightforward how we work in our project. The backdrop is, of course, that someone has made a digital element or a course, and we do something with it. We recontextualize it and we translate it so that it can be used somewhere else. This we do instead of starting from scratch. So, the first step for us would be to find the resource. The second step would be to translate and recontextualize it. The third step means we very often redevelop and build new content in addition to what we find. And as an end, we publish the new content on the web. And these four steps are usually the structure that we follow when we run through a project. So in depth, where can we find resources? Well, there are tons of resources out there, from global sites developing content of high quality. The ones we are looking for should have a Creative Commons license. This means that the author up front has granted us the possibility of reusing and very often changing their content without having to ask every time we do it. Creative Commons license is really something that is magical when it comes to making people able to share and reuse content. So this is the key for us being able to reuse. When we find something, and this is an example from a course that we are working on now, titled "What is the Internet?" This is a small piece of this. The first thing we do when we find it is to translate it. In this case, over to Amharic. We also recontextualize it. That could mean changing pictures, examples, so that it fits our purpose, in this case in Ethiopia. When we have done that, and we have recontextualized and translated it, we want to build something extra. Very often we do so. In this case, after when the students have finished the text, we want them to test themselves, so we have developed some media-rich content where they can fill in the blanks, and this to have them focus on parts of the text that we feel is important. We also do slides to our courses, tutorial videos and illustrations. For instance, here now in an English version is a slide with the content in a different sort of context. Both can be used for students and in the classroom. So, when we have done this, and we have a new version, we want to publish it. In the case of what's going on, or the project in Ethiopia, we developed a new website, and we publish the content in Amharic. This project is just starting up, and we're doing workshops this summer, but we have already, as you can see, launched some content in the new language. More information on the Ethiopia project you will find at maarifa.no/Ethiopia. So, this is in short terms how we work at the Maarifa Initiative.